handling money is not everyone's piece of cake. Some are so good at knowing where they need to spend that you will actually end up impressed, and some spend so ruthlessly that you'd want to give them a slap on the head. Keep watching to find out if you're bad at money too. Number 1. You have no idea about the income and spending. This usually happens with people running their own business because job people usually know the amount they're earning. Either way, if you have no idea about the amount that's going in and the amount that's going out, then you're already doing pretty bad at money. This tells how you are completely unaware of your spending nature and also that you don't live on a planned budget. It is also very likely that you've misused your money a lot and that you have no idea how to stop overspending or actually spending calculatedly. You need to understand the importance of knowing your numbers because this way you'll just lose track of everything financially and you might end up in a mess. Number 2. You get shocked by your bills every month. This happens to most of us by the end of the month because we use our utilities without much calculation. Having a jump of 120 to 150 is fine, but going from 120 to 200 is something that would alarm you. You'll be perplexed at how and why you have bills that ask for so much. You need to make sure you use your utilities wisely because you're obviously paying a hefty amount for it. Create a monthly budget for everything including gas, electricity, grocery, and whatnot. This will save you from any end-of-the-month surprises, and you will feel more organized and in place. Number 3. You're stressing about your money. Obviously, when you're spending like crazy or when you have no idea where your money went, you'll stress about it when your wallet is nearly empty. You had your fun at the beginning of the month, but by the mid of it, you're seeing how your account is draining so fast. You haven't done any savings, you haven't gotten rid of some of your possible debts, and yet your account doesn't have enough cash. If these are the worries in your mind, then you need to know that you have to try a little hard at getting your finances and expenses aligned. Number 4. You don't like talking about money. That's only natural if you don't have any. You wouldn't want your partner or friends or parents to know you're doing poorly, or you wouldn't know you're doing poorly at all. So many times you have no idea what's happening in your life financially, and you avoid talking about it because you don't have the answers. If you're also silent on such matters, then you need to realize that you're not doing as good at money as you might have interpreted. You need to be aware of how you're spending and how much you are saving to discuss financial issues with at least your partner. Number 5. The thought of investing doesn't appeal to you. When you don't know what's happening, you'll simply say no to whoever brings up investing, and that's because you don't really care about saving or earning extra. Since investing will tell you about everyday reports and how much you've earned in profit, or if things aren't in your favor, it will seem a lot to you because you avoid numbers anyway. You wouldn't want to get involved in things that sound like oh so much to you. So if this sounds like something you do, then you need to up your money game because you're clearly doing poorly at it. Would you like to know how I made more than $5,000 per day during lockdown? If so, make sure to check out the first link in the description. Number 6. You live with the I like it, I get it mindset. Since you're not much aware of the entire money scenario, you don't care about your purchasing habits either. Every time you're out doing groceries, you add extra stuff in the basket because you don't have a specific budget or list of things that you need to get. Everything you pass a sale, you stop and see and purchase unnecessary clothes and accessories because again, you have no idea how much balance is left in your account. At the end of the month, you might not even remember about the things you purchased, and you'll sit there confused as to where your income or salary evaporated. Number 7. Your credit cards are in debt. Since you're not carrying enough while swiping your cards, it is likely that you're having accumulated debt on your credit cards. You're ruthlessly shopping and purchasing without seeing your limit, and when you get debt messages or notices, you're usually shocked to see the figures. It's a very common practice among most people who aren't that good at money. Their cards are usually having a negative balance, and their wallets aren't aware how much is supposed to go out or in the savings account. Number 8. You're unaware of financial terms. Textbook terms of banking and earning make no sense to you because you never really cared to educate yourself with it. You have no idea what complicated terms mean, and that's pretty much why you're getting tangled in all of it. When you've got yourself in mess, you're shy or ashamed to ask for help regarding these matters because you're afraid you'll come off as dumb. You need to know what things mean when you go to a bank. You need to educate yourself with financial terms if you're living independently or have a family to look after. Being educated will only make you more careful, and it will benefit you in the long run. Number 9. You don't have any savings. And yes, eventually you'll see that you don't have any savings. Your emergency funds are empty and you have no idea how things will go about in the future if anything goes wrong. You're not saving at all because you don't have budgeted spending. You're out of all your cash by the end of the month, so it's only natural that you don't know how to save. You might also think that, well, things are fine and I have all I need, so I don't need savings. But that's actually a pretty toxic mindset because a financial crisis can come to anyone at any time. The day you start saving up is the day you should celebrate because you'll finally be weeping for money. Number 10. You're scared or ignorant of problems. If you have a family, you're usually worried if anything goes wrong because you won't have any financial assistance for yourself to help you get out of the problem. If you get a health emergency, or you lose a job, or your partner loses their job, you get completely paranoid because you don't have any savings and you don't know what you'll do until you get your next paycheck. You clearly wouldn't have any extra money since you never thought of passive income, and you might already be in enough debt because of your previous spending habits. To save yourself from such mental torture, simply get educated financially and learn to improve your money habits. Let us know in the comments below if you've ever made such blunders, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share.